Good evening, high school basketball fans, and welcome again to another edition of the Big Time Sports. I'm the mellow tones of Charlie Jones, and wow, how about this weather? We've been snowed in. We got that big snowstorm, which reminds me, make sure you check the Big Time Sports website, the Big Time Sports Facebook, for any game cancellations. We are taping this show on Tuesday morning, and already this week we've had a lot of cancellations of the games because of this cold weather. It is really cold. We got about 12 inches of snow, but we'll play basketball whenever we can. Speaking of basketball, we've got Coach Matt Von Kennel and the Dover Tornado guys on the show tonight. So as we promised, it's Dover Tornado basketball coming your way this evening. Now, let's take a look at this week, which I just told you already has been messed up because of this cold weather. This week on Big Time Sports, you're going to see 4 games on Big Time Sports. You're going to see Claymont and Sandy Valley. That was supposed to be a Tuesday night game, but it has now been moved to Saturday night. Claymont and Sandy Valley boys on Big Time Sports. Then we're going to go north to the Federal League. We're going to bring you the Lake Blue Streaks and the Green Bulldogs. That'll be a good one up there in Green. So stay tuned, the Lake Blue Streaks and the Green Bulldogs. Wednesday night, we got a girls game. Wednesday night coming at you. We're going to go to Strasburg, and we're going to see those Strasburg Tiger Lady basketball gals take on Buckeye Trail. So Wednesday night, a big girls game at Strasburg. Wednesday at 10 and Thursday at 4. Repeat, Strasburg and Buckeye Trail girls, you can watch Wednesday at 10 and Thursday at 4. We're going to end our week. We're going to check out the Glen Oak Eagles against the Jackson Polar Bears. That's another Federal League game. It's a big one. The Glen Oak Eagles and the Jackson Polar Bears. So there you have it. 4 games this week. I'll tell you what, we are running and gunning here at Big Time Sports. Check Big Time Sports Facebook for game cancellations because this is going to be a week of all kinds of changes in high school basketball. We'll be back with head coach Matt Von Kennel and those rough and tough Dover Tornadoes after you watch this from Matt Von Kennel's favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. As advertised, we've got the Dover Tornado guys in the studio this morning, and with me now, head coach Matt Von Kennel of those tough tornadoes. And Coach, welcome to the show, my friend.
Oh, it's just great to be here. Thanks for having us.
A little chilly outside, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good to get inside, but we've had our days inside. Now it's time to get out of the house and get moving around.
Okay, so we're about 60, 70% through the season. The tornadoes, how are they looking?
They're improving. We're improving each day. We liked our start, kind of hit a little rough patch in the middle of the season with some tough competition. Now we're trying to get back on our feet again, leaning on some senior leadership with some young guys coming along. It's been a fun ride so far.
Well, you know, we've seen you several times, and I think the thing that really sticks out to me is the hustle. You know, your guys are coming at you. You guys don't quit. They just keep coming at you and coming at you. And just think about this, Matt. If you hadn't lost that 6-7 post player, wow, think about that.
Well, I don't know if what we lost, but who they are as kids, right? And you see them playing hard. That's just a testament to the personality. They get after it in practice. Sometimes they just need a little poking here and there. But night in, night out, day in, day out, they show up for school, they do their work, they come into practice, they do their work. What you see on game days, it's triple that in practice. That isn't some magic wand that just happens when they go in a game, right? We're not gamers. They get after it in practice, and it shows in the games.
I just saw this thing that says, don't expect to play hard if you don't practice hard. Now think about that, guys. Coach Von Kettle, how about that?
Well, it's definitely words to live by when it comes to basketball. It isn't a game where you just dress up and you get to play. You can't fake this game. That's the old adage they say. Whatever you're doing in practice, it's going to be shown in the game. If you're slacking in practice, it's going to find you in the game, and that's our motto to go through every day in practice.
You know, a legend in the high school coaching business by the name of Bobby Von Kettle told me a few years ago that, Charlie, there's two keys to winning high school basketball games, and that's defense and rebounding.
Mm-hmm. Well, absolutely. We say there's three: defense, right, rebounding, and free throws. I think you did the interview in 1988 whenever Tusky Valley was in the state championship, and there's a young Charlie Jones. There's a video going, young Charlie Jones interviewing my dad.
Excuse me, 160-pound Charlie Jones.
This was, you were slender, tall young man. Yeah. And asking Coach Von Kettle, my dad, what's going to be the keys to winning that? And this is the state championship game in 1988. Saying the same three things then as he's saying now. And we're going to go out to Millersburg later on this week. And if we don't bring those three things, we're in trouble. And those kind of things should show up every single game, whether it's home, away, league game, non-league game, big game, tournament game. Those three things travel. You don't just have bad nights playing defense. You don't have bad nights rebounding.
That's a good point.
That's effort. So that's what we'll be preaching when we play West Holmes.
Okay, so Coach, if you had one extra day of practice to prepare for this week's games, what would your clipboard say? What would you want to spend a little more time on to get tuned up?
Boxing out.
Boxing out?
Yeah, boxing out and rebounding. Sometimes we let that go here and there in portions of our practice, and sometimes it just needs reiterate a little bit more often than you think. So I would pencil in some extra time shooting the ball, because we've been sitting around a little bit, getting in condition, and boxing out.
Well, you know, as I watch the Tornadoes so far this season, you got a guy by the name of Cam Nauer, okay? I think he does, and of course, you're the coach. He does a pretty good job of boxing out.
You know, there's a reason he's a 2-year starter in our program. It's hard to be a 2-year starter at Dover. And he's a 2-year starter, probably playing about 5'11", 6 foot post player. Yeah. 2-year starter. What's he do really well? He must box out and play help defense really well. He must shoot it when he's open, and he doesn't shoot it when he's not supposed to. You do those things, you'll find yourself on the floor a lot wearing a Dover basketball jersey.
Okay, so the overall Dover program, okay, you're taking care of everything up here, okay? Then you got a JV team, you got a freshman team. How's it looking throughout the program?
No, the future is bright for the Tornadoes. The JV team gives us fits each and every day at practice. The freshman team's improving from win to win each year. They keep winning a couple more. The 8th graders have some athletes on it, and the 7th graders are learning the game. And even more exciting than that is we have another 100 kids in our youth programs playing basketball on Saturdays in a variety of different capacities. So everybody's staying busy playing basketball in the winter.
You know, the word on the street is, and of course, that's just the word on the street. When you're a coach, you know, you're sitting up here and everybody's always, you know, shooting at your rear end when you're sitting on top of the flagpole, okay? Every coach Every coach gets it. Right now, you're wondering where I'm going with this, aren't you? I'm thinking the same thing. But anyway, give me one sentence to describe your team this year.
I would say that they're a tough group of kids that are willing to do whatever it takes to win the game. If we stay with that, we'll be just fine.
That's right. That's all a coach looks for, is somebody that listens and wants to win, right?
That's right.
Okay, so your fan base now, as we come in that Dover gym, that's one of the reasons we like to come into the Dover gym, okay? The team plays hard, the fan base, and of course, the accommodations, okay? But anyway, your fan base, I mean, you've got people behind you that will follow you to the end of the court.
Yeah, well, we've been very fortunate. A community that backs basketball, that appreciates good sports and appreciates high school basketball. We've had a following of home games there for a while. We have a group of people that have been coming to games for a long time, and sometimes you see alumni coming back to games, and now we have our next generation of little guys sitting behind our bench that are in the first and second and third grade that are all eyes on them, and they're locked into that game, and it's kind of neat to see the different ages of groups of people who are coming to watch a Dover basketball game on Friday night.
You know, me growing up with your dad and the rest of your family, I'm just tickled pink that your success, you know, you were there with your dad all those years on the bench, working, absorbing and learning. Congratulations, man. You are off to a great start.
Thanks, Charlie.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to throw it to a break. When we come back, it's going to be Coach Von Kennel and one of those rough and tough Dover Tornadoes. We'll be back after you watch this from Cam Nauer's favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to the Big Time Sports Show. The Tornadoes in the house today with old Mellow Tones. In that last segment, Coach Matt Von Kennel told us about what's happening on the landscape in the Dover basketball camp. This time around, we've got Coach Von Kennel again and one of his rough and tough Tornadoes. And Coach, since you spend a lot more time with this young man than I do, and he plays for you, introduce him and tell us a little bit about him.
What I have with me today is Noah McClellan. Noah's been with our program from the very beginning. He's probably been coming to basketball camp since he was in the second grade. He was a ball boy for us when he was in the sixth grade. Grew up playing basketball, diving into any Dover sport that you can imagine. It was football season, he plays football. When it's basketball season, he plays basketball. When it's baseball season, he plays baseball. He's your prototypical Dover kid and a great kid at that. Comes to us, both his parents graduated from Dover in the late 90s. Mom's a teacher in the district. He's just an all well-rounded good kid, and just a kid that may not get the minutes that everybody else gets, but he's there on the bench picking up people. He's the guy when you come off the floor, he's the first to dap you up and say good job, keep your head up, that kind of thing. So he's every teammate you hope your kid plays with.
Noah, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
And Noah, Coach Von Kennel just showered you with some big accolades Congratulations, you must be doing a good job because I'll tell you what, it's not everybody, that can make that Dover roster. Okay, you got to play tough, you got to help out, you got to do all these things that make a team player possible, right?
Of course.
All right, so Noah, my young friend, if Grandma McClellan sat across the Thanksgiving Day table with you and said, Noah, what do you do for that Dover basketball team? What would you tell Grandma?
Work hard, make everybody better during practice, give that leadership by example of staying positive and just always working hard.
Wow, that's good. That's very good. That's very good, isn't it?
He's got the good answers, right?
Hey, so you're a multiple sport guy at Dover. You play football as well as basketball. Keep in mind that Coach Von Kennel is sitting right beside you when I pose this question. If you could only play one sport at Dover, what sport would it be and why? I mean, and be honest. Put your cards face up. Coach Von Kennel knows that.
I think I'd choose football over basketball in my preference.
Okay. All right.
I like getting out there, hitting, and...
You like knocking around?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach, does that surprise you that he said?
No, there's too many rules in basketball for Noah to really show his talents when it comes to basketball. You know what I mean? If we let if there was a game played with no officials, old Noah here is probably going to be one of our first picks. Of those stinking zebras, you put them on the floor and they make Noah play by a certain set of rules that he'd rather not play by.
Right.
That doesn't really play into his hands. Whereas football, a little hand-to-hand combat never hurt anybody. Where in basketball, it's kind of frowned upon. So but where he's valuable, like you said, is in practice. He's making everybody better. Whenever Noah's guarding you, you got your hands full. He can stretch the floor, and he actually is a very good three-point shooter. So he makes us defend all kinds of sorts of ways. But yeah, Noah's been very valuable to our program.
How do you get ready see, you're coming off of a tough football season. I mean, physically. I mean, demanding. Then you get maybe a week before basketball practice. How do you shake off the rust of football when you get on that basketball court, and how long does it take?
Playing it my whole life, it doesn't take too long, but you just got to have that mental side where it's a different physicality, football and basketball. You got to play a different way. So you got to know mentally how you got to play.
Senior?
Yes.
Okay. Question, and hopefully your buddies in the bullpen are paying attention because they're going to get the same question, okay? Give me your aha moment of high school basketball. One play, one shot, maybe it was a big rebound, maybe it was a steal, maybe the bus broke down on the way to a game. Something you'll never, ever forget about Dover Tornado basketball.
I'd say my sophomore year, JV basketball, we were at Philly, and a big steal late in the second quarter going into halftime to stop them from getting a bucket in a close game.
Wow. And you know what? You know why that was at Philly, huh? That's right. You'll never, ever, you remember that, don't you?
Oh, I remember. I was there. I was the coach.
Uh-oh, big steal, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right, so another question. If you're a senior in high school, where are we going to see our friend Noah down the road of life?
Well, I'm going to be going to Kent State to study accounting and finance and hopefully work somewhere around the area after college in that field.
So you want to be a CPA?
Yes.
You're going to work with debits and credits?
Yes.
Think about this. You get your CPA license, okay? Knock on the door of Coach Von Kennel and you can handle his financial portfolio. And we know, don't we, Coach, how big that is?
Well, I got a wife who's a pretty good accountant. She kind of handles that. But
I forgot about that.
But maybe Big Time Sports is hiring. Maybe you guys need a little CFO situation yourself. You never know.
Well,
Noah might be your guy.
Hey, Noah, they're telling me I got to throw it to a break. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. And we want to see you down the road of life, okay?
Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. Our good friend Noah McClellan and my old buddy, Coach Matt Von Kennel. Okay, so we're going to take a break. We're going to come back for the last time with two of Noah's buddies. We'll be back on the Big Time Sports Show after you watch this from Matt Von Kennel's favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at US America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
We are back to the Big Time Sports Show. Tonight we are talking tornado basketball with the guys from Dover. In that last segment, we talked to Noah McClellan and Coach Von Kennel. This time around, 2 more of those rough and tough Dover seniors. And let's go all the way to the end of the table and say hi to Robbie Koppel. And Robbie, welcome aboard, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, and between Robbie and old Mellow Tones is a guy that we call Cam Power, but his real name is Nauer. Yeah, meet Cam Nauer. Cam, welcome aboard.
Thank you for having me.
So, Cam, how excited are you about being here today?
I'm very excited. It was the highlight. It's going to be the highlight of my day.
Solid 10?
It's 11.
An 11?
Yep.
Wow. So, have you got a girlfriend?
I do.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. You do a good job on this segment. I'll give you a XXX Big Time Sports t-shirt for your girlfriend. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Okay, buddy. Let's talk tornado basketball. So, Robbie, watching you play, I can best describe you as, what do you call that bunny that they wind up and the bunny never stops? The ever ready bunny, or what do they call it? You never stop, do you? You're always going at somebody. You always, huh?
Yeah, I like to get into it.
Your mode, your speed is always up here, both offense and defense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you like to shoot because, every other time you get the ball, you're firing it. But anyway, I'm just kidding you, of course. What would you rather play, offense or defense?
I'd rather play offense.
Offense?
For sure.
Okay, so do you have the green light? If you get a good look, do you have the green light?
I would say I have 85% green light. I can shoot 85% of the shots that I want to shoot.
So I'll tell you what I want you to do. I want you to look right into that camera, and I want you to give the expression that Coach Von Kennel has on his face when you throw one up that you shouldn't have even thought about it. Oh, there's Coach Von Kennel. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, how's your season going?
It's going pretty good. We had a little fall off in the middle of our season, but we're stepping back into it now.
Coach Von Kennel depends on you for what? What is your main job description for the Dover Tornadoes?
I would say lead the guys and just show everybody the right way, the Dover way.
Okay. All right, let's now slide over here to talk a little bit to your buddy Cam. Cam, what's your job description? What's your job with the Dover Tornadoes?
I would say boxing out is definitely the biggest job, and then kind of doing all the little things that not a lot of people want to do.
So, Cam, you're a rebounder. So, when that ball goes up in the air, most guys, are looking at the ball as it's going to the hoop, but you're finding somebody to get on your back, right?
Yeah.
Rebounding is the name of the game for Cam Nauer, right?
Yes.
Okay, if I got a report card from Coach Von Kennel, Robbie, what would it say at this point in the season? You got an A, B, C, or a D? What do you got?
I would say.
And don't look at Coach Von Kennel in the bullpen now.
I'd give myself I think you would say B minus.
B minus.
Yeah. Because I know I could be up here.
Yeah.
And we'll get there, but.
What's it gonna take to get up here with at least a weak A? What's it gonna take?
Just getting everybody into the game, getting all my teammates going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, Cam, what about you? What does your report card say?
I would say around a B minus as well, just because we're not where we could be with a little bit of losses in our stretch, but we have shown flashes of what we could be, and I think we're going to keep growing every day, and by the end of the season, we should be at our peak.
All right, guys, you heard the question that I asked your buddy Noah, okay? And it goes like this. Robbie, your aha moment of high school basketball. And I assume, Robbie, that you've got a lot of them.
Yeah. I'll say from my senior year, we were playing at Green.
At
first
Green,
game.
the Green Bulldogs.
Yep, our first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Coach Von Kennel was on my case about boxing out all game.
No, Coach Von Kennel was on your case?
Oh, yeah.
No, I can't believe that.
Out. Yeah, and then I pulled down the game-winning rebound.
Oh,
and we were watching
baby.
it on film, and he saw it.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
And you said to yourself, Coach, what about this, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
that's
sir.
a good one. I like that one. Cam, talk to me.
I think it would have been my sophomore year, just that little playoff stretch we had, dressing and just being with. Me and Rob were both tight with all the senior class that year, so just being around them and them teaching us little things was really just I really liked it.
Okay, so guys, I got to tell you this, and you got to remember your playing days in high school, because 30 years down the road, you're gonna embrace these memories, these playing days. I know, I've been there, done that. So have fun while you can, okay, and help out your teammates when you can, okay. Robbie, my young friend, where are we gonna see you after high school?
Down the road, I plan to be teaching somewhere.
Uh-oh, a teacher.
Yeah, and coaching.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Think about this. Go to college, study hard, keep your nose clean, okay, and guess where you're going to end up? You're going to end up on the Dover basketball bench right beside Matt Von Kennel.
It would be a blessing.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a dream come true, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, Cam Nauer, my friend, what about you? What are you going to do with your life beyond high school?
I'm definitely going to go to college. I haven't decided if I'm going to play football yet, but I'm either going to study business or nursing. So.
All right, guys, I want to thank you both for coming in. Best of luck the rest of the season, and best of luck down the road of life. Now, I need you both to help me close the door on the Big Time Sports Show. And Robbie, don't be throwing it into the third row of the bleachers. We need to get it off the glass and in. Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Keep your socks high.
Your powder dry. And
bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.